Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. So, it's been a very hard 3 weeks. I've been out in California for 3 weeks at this point. I'm starting to head back soon. Everyone keeps telling me I have to do something to take care of myself. They say, Mercury, it's been rough. It's been rough and you need a little you time. They're right. They're right. And what could make me happier than visiting my friend Mickey? My friends, I'm taking a cathartic day in Disneyland today. I'm in the Pixar and Palace parking structure, and I'm gonna go visit my friend Mickey today. Let's go to Disneyland. Going to the first ride of the day, the tram ride. Look, it's the first ride of the day. It's the tram. Off the tram, make my way to the entrance. Cool thing about Disneyland is you have two parks, gates facing each other, so you get to pick. But today, I picked Disneyland. Gotta go with the classic. Gotta go with the classic. So we got Disney California Adventure there, but we're going here. We're going to Disneyland. We did it! We're here! We're inside Disneyland! Now I have to get my Genie Plus. One of the things about the way Genie Plus works here is you can either buy it in advance when you buy your ticket, but if you don't do that, you have to buy it after you enter the park. So I couldn't even do this like after I parked in a parking lot or downtown Disney. No, I gotta do it now that I'm in. Oh my goodness, I came in and the Fab Five are right here with a band. Oh my gosh, let's go say hi. I just caught them. They're heading off. They're taking a little break. Oh, I love the horses' braids. They're beautiful. I absolutely love walking down Main Street. There's nothing like it. And it brings back all the happies and the sads and all the feels. All of it. And it's a good overwhelming feeling. Gosh, I love being here. The last time I was here, I did not get to get on Space Mountain, or Hyperspace Mountain as it's called in Disneyland. So I'm hoping to get on it. The app says temporarily closed. I'm gonna just go check out the situation and see what's going on. Look at this great Space Mountain art. This is on like the outside of the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. But look, it's the little space pods. But look, it's floating space mountains as UFOs. They're kind of cool. Okay, we gotta keep going to try to find out what's going on with Space Mountain. It is in fact temporarily closed, so I'm gonna go hop on Star Tours, and then I'll go check out to see if it reopens. We are queuing up for Star Tours. All these droids need some maintenance. It's an R5 unit. Needs a little sprucing up. I've been provided with my space glasses, aka 3D glasses. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. So we went and we were on the Wookiee planet, and as you remember recently, I can't remember the name of the Wookiee planet, I got it wrong in the trivia, but we were on the Wookiee planet, and we were running away from the probe droid and the Imperials, and then Ahsoka came, and she said that there was a rebel we had to deliver safely, and then she came and helped us, and then there were space whales. They were beautiful. They were beautiful space whales, and we evaded the Imperials, and we delivered the rebel safely to Ahsoka. And had fun. That one's always a little hard on the tummy, but it wasn't too bad today. So now I need to decide what to do. Space Mountain is still down. I had a lightning lane for Big Thunder Mountain, but that just went down, and they changed it to a lightning lane I could redeem for any ride. But I don't know what to do. The only one I can't use it for is Rise of the Resistance, but I could use it for anything else, and I'm looking around. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll head over to Indiana Jones? I'll head over to Indiana Jones. That's the plan. So that means I gotta go across the hub and say hello to the Disneyland Castle. Oh, Sleeping Beauty's castle. I love it. It's so classic. What's not to love, right? What is not to love? I have made it into Adventureland. Over here at Tropical Imports. The Tropical Hideaway where you can get some Dole Whips. Jungle Cruise is over here, but we're gonna go just past it to Indiana Jones. Like on an archaeological exploration here. glad there's people in front of me because I know from watching Indiana Jones there's usually booby traps.
Glittering gold, it is yours.
Always love that Indiana Jones ride. That is so much fun. It's so much fun. It's lumpy bumpy. It's like, think about being like an ATV, like an all-terrain vehicle, and it's just like off-road and all over the place, up and down, left and right. It's a very, very bumpy, very fast, very wild ride. Oh man, do I have fun. I feel like I just went on an adventure with Indiana Jones. I want to be like, Dr. Jones, can you believe that? Yeah, that's a good one. And since I'm over here in Adventureland, pirates. My Mercury hot take, I like Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean better than Disney World Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I just say that? It's like as soon as you get inside, the bayou awaits, and we're gonna head to the Caribbean. Also my favorite restaurant. It's the Blue Bayou.
Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all. I shall take this paltry sum as a stipend to cover my expenses.
So Mercury, why California pirates more than Florida pirates? Well, if you didn't notice, it's a longer ride, and the pre-piratey part, like when they're all still skeletons, before they're telling the story, right? That story of the skeletons, there's a lot more scenes of that before you get to all the Pirates Light for Me song. There's a lot more going on before that, and not one drop, but 2 drops. So, California Pirates, that's my pick. And with that, Hyperspace Mountain came back up, and I was able to get a Genie Plus. We're gonna go backtrack. Okay, we are heading back to Tomorrowland. So I got over to Hyperspace Mountain just a few minutes before my my Genie Plus reservation. So I popped into the Star Wars shop, and they have something going on called Season of the Force. They had all these signs, and I'm like, what is this? So I went and I asked a cast member, and this sounds so much fun. So let me show you. So what it is, it's like a scavenger hunt. So they gave me this, and they said when I get over to Black Spire Outpost, which is like Galaxy's Edgeland, there's a little scavenger hunt there, and then there's canisters I have to look for, and I fill this in, and then I bring it back here, and there's a little prize. This is totally free. It's better than a free scavenger hunt. Kind of reminds me of like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Kind of reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean scavenger hunt in Disney World. I love these things. But now, Hyperspace Mountain. Last time I rode this was in 2005.
Oh, well.
I'm excited. I'm excited to go on this again. It's been a very long time, my friends, and so much nostalgia that I was one of the first people that got to ride this. Here we are almost 19 years later. Almost. It's like just before the summer. Just about 19 years later. Gonna go do it again. It is a turbulent ride. It is a roller coaster ride. It's got drops and twists and turns. but we're gonna do it. Oh, look at the spaceship! We found the spaceship! It's so cool! And you can see the ride vehicles down there, totally different than regular Space Mountain in Florida. This is the upgrade. This is Hyperspace Mountain. I'm starting to feel like I am never gonna get to ride Hyperspace Mountain. I was next to board and the ride went down. I was literally at the gates waiting for my next train, and then ride went down, lights came on, they were like, extended wait, everyone gets a fast pass. Maybe it'll come back up later, we'll try again. I'm not having luck with the Space Mountains lately. We'll see. Hopefully I get onto it. Well, here's something I never did before. Finding Nemo's submarine voyage. So I mean, technically, when I was a kid, it was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I did it, but I haven't done it as the re-theme. So we're gonna do it.
Reservoir ratings are normal.
Flood the main ballast tanks. Let's take it down. Dive. Take it down easy. Catch her at 10 fathoms. Steer 30 degrees.
So that was super cute. You board an actual submarine and you go on a little tour along with Nemo and friends, and you kind of meet all of the Nemo pals, and you're underwater, so there's bubbles, and it like, you know, makes you feel like you're going under, but you're not, you know, it's a ride. That was really cute. It was a lot of fun. I was getting a little peckish. I'm still on New York time. I've been functioning on East Coast time for 3 weeks, which is very bizarre. So it's like 11 o'clock, but I'm hungry because to me, that's really like 12, 1, 2, it's like 2 o'clock. I'm hungry. So I stopped by Rancho del Zocalo and I got the chicken. So this is what I got. It's a big old piece of chicken here, and it usually comes with rice, but I didn't get the rice. I got extra beans instead. And look at that. That's lunch. Okay, I finished my lunch. Time to do more stuff. My next Genie Plus is for the Matterhorn in about an hour, so I figure it's a good time to go see Fantasyland. To truly let my inner kid out. Now, in my opinion, the best way to get into Fantasyland is going through, and not around, but through the castle.
I get it. Look, that happens to be one.
There's just something a little bit more magical about doing it that way. Just a bit. Now, I want to prioritize the rides that are not in Florida, because I don't get out to the West Coast as often as I get down to Florida. So first up, Snow White's Scary Adventures. Once upon a time, a kind and lovely princess whose name was Snow White had a wish. But her wish was not meant to be, for the cruel queen, envious of her beauty, commanded she be a humble maid. I have the appropriate shirt on for it. I don't know if you all can see, it's my evil queen shirt. Oh, and the story continues. To ride in the dopey cart and got to enjoy the tale of Snow White. Oh, I love that ride. It's so cute. Now where are we going? Well, Pinocchio's daring journey is right here. How can one say no to a daring journey? I can't. Love the detail of the cars. They got Jiminy on the front, and then they have like Cleo and Figaro on the side. I love all that detail. I really enjoyed enjoy the Pinocchio ride. I mean, Pinocchio is one of my favorite tales, but Monstro's in there. Monstro scares me. Monstro's over there too. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. The Monstro. He's scary. He's scary. Okay. Mr. Toad? Yes. Mr. Toad is next. Oh my goodness, I love Mr. Toad, but I don't understand Mr. Toad. I don't think I ever will understand Mr. Toad. I don't know, you start in a library and then there's like a construction site and then there's dangerous barrels and then you're in court and then you're hit by a train. I don't understand. I don't understand the story of Mr. Toad, but it's an adventure. It is an adventure. My friends, I think it's time for this discussion about Monstro. My story of Monstro, and I think I talked about this last time I was here. When I was a kid, I want to say 3 years old, and I have a picture to prove this, and if I can find it, I will show you guys. My parents took me here, and I didn't like Monstro. I thought he was looking at me. I don't know if you guys can see his eyeball. Let me show you. So you could see his eye. It blinks. His eye blinks. And that combined with these huge chompers he's got, well, needless to say, as a 3-year-old, I did not appreciate that. Maybe it's time we conquer the whale. We should conquer the whale. The irony is, this is just a boat ride that shows like models of the different towns in different stories. That's all it is. But Monstro.
Hello folks and welcome aboard. My name is Daniel and I will be your captain and storyteller for today. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs into the boat at all times, and please supervise your children. Although it may appear that we are entering the jaws and being swallowed by Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio, we are actually being transported to the magical world known as Storybook Land. Rabbit down the rabbit hole and makes her way to Wonderland. Now this city where Aladdin first bumps into Princess Jasmine and steals her heart. Cinderella's castle, where she lives happily ever after with Prince Charming. Now if you look right below the castle, down towards that teeny bridge, you'll see where her carriage turns back into a pumpkin.
It really is just a nice, chill boat ride. Few little laughs, not quite Jungle Cruise level, but you know, they're like skippers in training if you want to, use that as like a gauge for the jokes. But yeah, you see all these models of the different towns that are from all the Disney stories. You see Agrabah, you see Cinderella's castle, you see Elsa's town, Pinocchio's village, and it's great. These are great little, I don't know if they're scale models, but they're certainly models. And if you get past Monstro, the rest is a cakewalk. So I decided to split up my Disney day into 2 videos. So today we got to get to Disneyland. We walked down Main Street. We tried to get on Space Mountain, but it went down. We were so close. We were this close. Didn't quite happen. Then we went across to Adventureland. We went on Indiana Jones. We went back to Tomorrowland. We went to Fantasyland. We did all sorts of stuff. We rode Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and Pinocchio's Daring Journey. And we continue to conquer our fears one whale at a time. And this whale's name is Monstro. I think he's still my nemesis. I'm not sure. I think so. But with that, I'm done for the day. We'll be back with part 2 of this real soon, and I'll see you all then. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.